Qilong Innovation Park of Chengdu High-Tech Zone is located on the south side of Chengdu, at the ecological crossing of the green axis of Qilong Park and the Langang Branch Canal. In the industrial layout of the upper plan, the site is located on the east-west Chuangzhe development axis, with the Deiyuan Core and the Gazelle Valley Industrial Center in the north, the Tianfu Software Park in the east. This is the intersection of the future development axis of the city. In addition, Metro Line 5 and Line 20 intersect here, forming a cross-node of public transportation. The multiple cross characteristics endow the site with an intersection structure, representing convergence and intercommunication. As an urban, cultural and creative park, we hope to integrate multiple elements here. Extraction of characteristic Chengdu culture and Japanese culture, integrated development of rail interchange stations and urban service core, co-development of cultural industry and creative innovation industry, and organic growth of ecological landscape and urban function. These interweaving characteristics represent the symbiosis and combination of all elements. And therefore, our design concept is to combine the intersection and interweave into the entire urban texture and space, shaping it to realize the urban space architecture of the intergrowth of East and West, as well as the interconnection of North and South.
To introduce our presentation, I'd like to describe the basic principles of our master plan concept. Of course, it's part of the very important and vibrant city of Chengdu, and it's also integrated with the extension of the high-tech zone to the south of the city. The upper plan is very defined, so we have clear organization of 21 plots, and it's also defined by the very strong lines east-west of Tianfu Road, which goes through all of the high-tech zone, and also the important north-south green belt with its river to the east of that site. So how do we create special qualities for this master plan? So we looked at all the basic uses and we said, why don't we create very strong interconnections between all the uses? So we created strong north-south connections between all the plots, as well as strong east-west connections. And then we interlinked all the way through these sites. And this interlinking is not just about a philosophical idea, it's obviously also a physical idea about landscape, architecture, and urban design links through the site. Then, of course, we have the important principles of how the individual elements within the site are organized, related with the strong principles of this interconnected master plan. So importantly, first of all, we have the portal. This is a very welcoming plan for the site and for the whole development, with the two iconic towers framing the views from the east and from the west. And at the center, we have a performance space which is looking out towards the major urban park. And then the flow of the podium goes through all the sites, including to the north areas. So the northern part of the site we define as very embracing forms, with the protected walls to the north, and inside very, very vibrant uses which are about the future of the workplace, to encourage creativity within this important innovative part of the site. Then to the south we have the residential areas. They again have this U-shaped form, but now it's a more open structure. So we have the park goes through the site and defines the site, and we have towers above the park which are very open structured, which have beautiful views through to the city. And then to the south of the site, we have a more connected and embracing element of the site, which looks out towards a beautiful river bank, and the shops and restaurants have the advantage of this strong connection to that landscape. So we've created this very strong structure for the master plan, very innovative ideas for the individual site, all connected together by the urban design, architectural and landscape principles. So we create something which is both effective as a master plan and is a major attraction for the city.
According to the radiation effect of Minla Station and the planned Line 20 and bus terminal, the traffic value of the east side is the highest, gradually decreasing toward the west. To achieve a seamless connection between public transportation and the site, a walkable underground space network is established. Meanwhile, the plots are connected by the underground system through landscape courtyards, which result in smooth, efficient and pedestrian-friendly circulation across the whole district. Additionally, in order to activate the whole area, the connection between the underground system and the Line 20 station can be expanded. The semi-enclosed courtyard buildings form two U-shapes opposite to each in the north-south direction, which maintains the continuity of the urban interface. Buildings are cut to ensure continuous vista and to introduce programs inside and outside of the courtyards, enriching the city skyline. The three-dimensional courtyard space echoes with the buildings, forming a rich variety of communication spaces, livable residential spaces and efficient commercial office spaces. The city is divided into 5 functional zones. The cultural entertainment zone is a business district with a mix of programs. The facade along the street works with the river and the park landscape to create a diverse and vibrant waterfront business district. The cultural creative office zone is a commercial community featuring 3-dimensional open and shared communication spaces. The varying spatial atmosphere is conducive to innovative inspiration. The cultural educational residential is an open community with retail streets and squares in the podium. High-quality apartment towers sit on top with vertical landscape, providing residents with a convenient and livable environment. The cultural tourism ecozone is an urban park belt that links the entire Keelong Innovation Park. The artistic and entertaining landscape texture paints a unique urban public space. The cultural artistic portal zone is the core of the city, next to the metro interchange, suitable for high-end commercial programs such as headquarter offices and city hotels. Its beautiful organic form showcases a distinctive urban image. The landscape design originates from the relationship between the water and the land, which represents the intertwining growth between nature and human existence. Extracting the form of the river, the eco-park belts extend in the north-south direction, intertwines and stretches along the east-west axis, adding a variety of urban event venues and park landscapes. In a landscape texture similar to river vein, the urban landscape and living atmosphere of the entire Keelong Innovation Park are fully integrated, making the city a continuously growing eco-city circle through open spatial sequences. The portal area is located at the center of the metro interchange, which comes with major business opportunities and complex transport interchange challenges. The first channel connects the Minla station and the Future Line 20, while linking the underground retail and ground-level bus terminal in the portal area, achieving rapid connections between various means of transportation. Extended to the west, the fast channel connects the underground space network, using the public space to connect the entire park. The sunken courtyard creates comfortable and pleasant commercial nodes and public spaces, and connecting the above ground with the below ground through vertical circulation. At the central node of the pedestrian circulation, a unique outdoor stage on water is designed. The flowing curved roof extends to both sides, leading pedestrian paths to both ends and the public green spaces. The twin towers stand adjacent to each other to form an impressive portal image. The beautiful parabolic carved corners add dynamism to the towers. At the same time, the podium echoes the curvaceous language, forming a series of organic waterfront spaces. A multi-level urban commercial service center is created in the portal area, exploiting its transport advantages. The water collection landscape grass indentations in Central Park reflect the Sponge City ecosystem. The three-dimensional landscape walkways interrelate with the buildings and form a rich and diverse ambience. The connections across the water, both above and below ground, are completely connected between public transport and public facilities and architecture and open space.